Hello, welcome back. Fitness Friday with Johnny Tiger. Today is June 21st, 2024. And yes, I'm going to show you guys a medicine ball partner exercise today. I believe 2 years ago, Kitten and I made a video, and this was part of that, but it's been a while. Um, I actually had my students do this one during the Night Strike self-defense workshop this last weekend. We still have videos of the workshop if any of you are interested, but unfortunately, I did not seem to have captured that moment on the video. I was hoping that I would have remembered to start the video, but apparently I didn't. So I'm going to show it on this video how to do this. Now, obviously, you need two people for this. If you only have one person, then you kind of have to modify it like the way I do today. Next time when I have Kitten here with me, then we'll do a full demonstration. But this is basically what you do. You and your partner stand back to back with each other. Okay, one facing one way, one facing the other way. Press your back into the other person's back. And then both of you squat down, okay? Squat down, like you're sitting in a chair. Lean your weight into the person behind you, okay? So your job is not only to pass the ball to the person behind you. Your job is also to hold your squat while help them balance. Okay, let them lean on you. You lean on them, they lean on you. Obviously, if you're doing this with someone who's a lot heavier, then it's difficult. Okay, so adjust accordingly. So from this position where we are both squatting, holding our squat, I can pass the ball to the person behind me over my shoulder. Now, because there's no one behind me right now, so I don't want to drop the ball. Uh, so I'm going to, rather than pass it over the shoulder like this or like this, I'm going to pass it underhand, okay, to the person behind me like that, and the person behind me take the ball, and then they'll get the ball, and then they'll pass it back to me underhand, and I'll pass it back to them underhand, and then they'll pass it to me underhand. If you are really good at this, you can also pass between your leg to the other person. They can pass it back between the leg. Just hold your squat while you're doing this. Okay? So again, your position should be over the shoulder, over the shoulder, underhand, underhand, or between the legs. Okay? So you'll have 5 positions to work from. Now, some people might be asking, what? There should be 6 positions. You have shoulder, shoulder, underhand, underhand, between the leg. Can't you pass it overhead like this? Don't pass it overhead. Okay? The reason being, when you're doing this exercise, especially when you start to get tired, a lot of people, when they're passing, they'll fumble the ball. Or your partner, when they're trying to get the ball, they'll fumble the ball. Okay? There's a lot of time you will drop it. You do not want your partner to drop this while you're passing this on over your head. Okay? With both of you having your head there, you do not want to pass this overhead. Seems logical to pass it overhead, but yeah, don't do it. It's very dangerous, especially with a heavier ball. When you do this, usually it's a good idea to set a timer and say we'll do this for 30 seconds or a minute. And if you are on your own, you can do what I just did. Get a platform behind you, hopefully one that's nice and stable, so you can pass the ball behind yourself, like what I just did, with my back to the platform, right? Pass, fetch, pass, fetch, pass, fetch, pass, fetch, like this, right? It's also a good solid exercise, even when you do a solo. Okay, just be careful the ball doesn't roll off the platform and hit yourself on the foot. When you and your partner start to get good at this, you can even set a condition that the person who dropped the ball have to do 10 push-ups. Tomorrow I'll be really, really busy all day. We're doing art project, so most likely I won't get to do a survival Saturday tomorrow. If I do, I do. If I don't, you guys know I'll be back Sunday.